Flattens him with a clothesline.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Hey guys, you can almost literally feel the electricity in the air for this Hell in a Cell match.
Every WWE competitor is spectacular to watch, but when The Undertaker competes, it's an event.
Oh, he's got the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history and has the in-ring dominance to back it up.
You have to worry about his orbital bone after that.
The Undertaker is a force within the ring. Oh, I think this man means business.
He slams him down with authority.
It's just a matter of time now. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
That could break a nose.
The Undertaker has been a boxing and mixed martial arts enthusiast for decades. You can see the influence those disciplines have had on the Phenom in the way he pummels his opponents when he's competing in a WWE ring. It's difficult to choose which is more lethal, the dead man's strikes or his submission moves.
And he's heading back in.
The Phenom has been seen in the crowd at many high-profile championship matches in boxing and mixed martial arts. It was in the early 2000s when Undertaker began to incorporate elements of the sweet science in the octagon into his offensive arsenal.
Yeah, as if The Undertaker wasn't intimidating enough. You know someone has a passion for fighting styles when they go from watching it on television and going to events to actually training in those disciplines. I'm happy to be sitting right here. Thank you very much.
Gentlemen, I think we can all agree that we've seen some pretty special moments over the years. But for me, few were more special than getting the opportunity to call the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match back in October of 2016.
Over the years, we've come to expect these bursts of greatness from him.
The Undertaker is not someone to sleep on.
Recalling that first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, I gotta say, the ovation Sasha Banks received that night was among the loudest I've ever heard, but I didn't remember you actually calling the match.
Yeah, that's what happens when you compete in your hometown, Cole, but ovations can only get you so... far. And in the end, it was Charlotte walking away with the win, not Sasha.
The Undertaker is the most powerful being in the history of sports entertainment. The world stood in shock at WrestleMania 30 when the Phenom's undefeated streak at WrestleMania was broken by Brock Lesnar. But somehow, after that crushing defeat, The Undertaker returned to WWE stronger than ever.
I was calling the action at WrestleMania 30 and was just as stunned as everyone watching.
Undertaker's looking to end it.
Stone pile driver.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
He's going for the pin.
He did it. He conquered this demonic structure.
Hard to imagine, but that match was even better than advertised. Here's another look at that history-making encounter.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
An amazing contest.
I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match.
You're going to be hard-pressed to find action like what we just saw anywhere else, but right here on Raw.
The Undertaker got him there.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Undertaker's looking to end it.
Choke slam!
This one's over, guys. The situation just got real bad for Shawn Michaels.
He's displaying classic offense. The Undertaker, what a maneuver.
You don't see the Heartbreak Kid manhandled like this very often.
Hell's Gate!
This is bad. This is real bad.
The Go-Go is locked in.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
That is exactly what The Undertaker needed.
The Undertaker knows every game there is, including mind games.